We got a new toy. We got an Ironwood 2nd generation, and we're doing our seasoning in our first cook. Every day cooking, Dad. Cooking every day. All right. Here's the new Ironwood 2nd generation. We're going to get started right with the railing here. It's called a pop and lock system. You can add cup holders. You can add a railing. You can add paper towel holders. Ton of things. Go on their website and check it out. And another good reason for purchasing this Ironwood 2nd generation, the paint job is great. When you lift the hood, it feels sturdy. Guys, this doesn't seem like it's going to rust or anything like that. And you're going to have it for years and years to come on your back deck. All right, so let's take a quick look on the inside. There's our heat baffle. This is another main reason why I bought it. So let's take a look on the inside. I mean, there's almost no chance of grease fire. There's our burn pot. The pellets, they go from the tube here down into the burn pot, and then the air gets blown across into the grease tray or the ash tray. And with my old pellet grill, you had to make sure you clean that out almost every other cook. There it goes right there. Now, of course, you're going to have to make sure you do clean this one out, but it doesn't seem like you're going to have to do it that often. I mean, the ash is going to go down into the grease tray or the ash collector, and you just pull this out from the bottom. Guys, it just pops right out. And then you would go ahead and throw away that aluminum foil liner. And I'm just curious to see how long is this going to go before I have to actually vacuum it out. Because that was like every other cook in fear of the grill would catch on fire. So we're going to go ahead and put back our grease tray or our drip management tray. Now guys, see how sealed up that is? Do you ever really think you're going to actually have grease fire in this? I don't think so. Now I don't see on their website where they have the aluminum foil liners. And I don't think I'm going to put aluminum foil on this either. Because the grease is just going to slide down and go right into our aluminum foil pan. And you're supposed to just use a plastic putty knife and just scrape it down. And right here is the heat sensor. And if you notice, right to the right by the controller, there's the two white lights. I can't wait to see how bright they are at night. But they light up when you open the grill. And here's our enamel grates. And guys, the difference between the Ironwood that I have and the XL is basically one of these racks. So right there would be an XL. And that's a little bit too big for our family. So we went with this one. And guys, the double wall insulated hood is another reason why I purchased this grill. I saw one video where a guy had a timberline in Canada. It was snowing and there was still snow on the grill while he had the grill cooking. So it must be very well insulated. Guys, that's the move. Double wall insulated. And here's our mesh gasket to help keep the heat in. And there's our pellet hopper with the pellet sensor. Yeah, my other grill didn't have all of that. And there's our auger. And another reason why I decided to get the Ironwood was this new D2 controller. You know, it's wireless. You can work on your phone and you can not even be home and see what's going on with your grill. So let's take a quick look at the manual. So we got this thing, and we put this thing together in probably about an hour. And you definitely need two people to help you lift this thing up off the side. So we're going to go ahead and plug this in. And guys, once this grill's plugged in, we're going to go ahead and we're going to season this baby up. And then we're going to get our first cook going. We're going to do some chicken. So now we got this plugged in, and we're going to go ahead and look for the power button. The power button's down on the bottom below here. See, right there?
It's down there.
I guess that's to keep it out of the weather. So you got to come down. And if you take a look, you see our little pellet release right to the right there. Boom. There's the pellet release.
Pellets.
Let me show you up here.
Let's see.
Open.
See that?
Close. Open. Close. Alright, now it looks like it's going to dump all the pellets right down. It's not off to the side. Won't need to put your hand in there or stick to get the rest of the pellets out.
Time. Let's see what we
So
get.
here's our D2 controller. Let's power this baby up. Nothing. Man, I'm expecting this thing to power up right away. Now, you know what? Let me go get my little electric tester. See if there's, make sure there's power at the grill. And guys, it wasn't. That had to reset the little circuit breaker on the outlet. All right, so that was done. Almost panicked. And now let's power it up again. Hit the button. Nothing. Wait a minute. Make sure we hit it again. Nothing. Okay. Let's take a quick look at the manual. Maybe we're doing something wrong. Nope. It took a second. Don't panic. It takes 3 seconds or so for this to power up. So now it looks like it's going to take us through a little walkthrough to set the grill up. So let's do that. You know what? Let me bring you guys in a little bit closer. So we're going to choose English. First things first, season, connect, explore. All right, let's do this. All right, it takes 60 minutes to season the grill. Now guys, this is pretty straightforward. You just kind of push a button to keep it going. All right, connect your grill, set up and register, 10 minutes. All right, here's the exciting part. Let's set up and season your grill. Yep, we gotta add some pellets. So guys, I bought this hardwood mix from Traeger. It should be, you know what? I think it's fine. Probably put a little bit more. Now this hopper is pretty deep. I think it would just take that whole entire bag. You probably can cook on this thing for at least probably 20 hours with no problem at all. And guys, the reason why I'm doing this voiceover, I did try and do my first, I guess, talk while I'm actually doing the video. And, you know, didn't work out too well. But we're going to work on that. All right, so the hopper is full. Let's hit next. Well, say one-time seasoning of 60 minutes. Hey guys, this is pretty easy. I mean, it doesn't get any easier than this. It walks you right through everything. So let's hit yes. Boom, there it goes. So I'm gonna go ahead and play the sounds that are in my backyard. I live on a main road. Let's see if we can hear the fans kicking. And some of my commentary.
You just heard the fans kick in. I don't know if you can hear that.
And there goes some of the pellets. I don't know if you heard that. So now the grill is asking us to download the Traeger app. So now we downloaded the app and we're going to have to, I guess it says connect your grill. We did that. Start. So I'm going to go ahead and turn down the volume on the outside noise right now. And we've been doing this real time. So we got our phone. We're gonna put the PIN number in just to make sure we're on our Wi-Fi. And we're gonna establish the connection. We're checking our home Wi-Fi. But guys, I've read online a lot of people have issues with the Wi-Fi with Traeger. And let's see what we get. Still connecting. And guys, the Wi-Fi antenna is on top of the grill now. It's not on the bottom. I don't know if that's going to work and make it work any better. As my daughter would say when she was little, loading, 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 loading. You need to be on your 2.4 gig. All right, so let's go figure out which one is our 2.4 gig. And I definitely have that. So we figured that out. And we're going to go ahead and get started again. Pick our controller. I agree. Next. Pick the grill. Save yourself a step. Make sure you have your 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi. Make sure you have that before you even buy the grill. This seems to be going right through. No problem. Let's connect. Enter your Wi-Fi password. I don't want you to see that. Now it's establishing the connection. Guys, this is pretty much real time. Alright, we're loading, loading, loading. Alright, and now look, we sunk up with the grill. Guys, it's easy. Make sure you have your 2.4 gig. Okay, loading, loading. Alright, we're halfway there. Oh, you know what I want to do. Oh, we're halfway there. Alright, we're still loading. Guys, this is real time. And name the grill. Alright, so I'm probably gonna just name it Traeger. My phone says success. The grill is still doing its thing. Grill is connected. Guys, we're done with the app. Let's take a look here. Wow, look at that. Our temperature's at 329. Alright, that was kind of easy. Just got to make sure you have your 2.4 gig. If you look on your phone, it'll tell you what gigahertz your Wi-Fi is working on. Alright, it looks like we got 37 minutes on the rest of this seasoning of the grill. We're at 340. It says it's set to 500 there. Alright, it says here, take a tour. Alright guys, I'll go through this later in a little more in depth. I want to go ahead and get inside to the chicken. 36 minutes till the seasoning is done. It's perfect to give us a chance to go inside and season up our chicken. Alright, so we got some chicken wings and chicken legs. We're going to go ahead and cut the tips off of. Now guys, this is not a cooking video. So we're going to just kind of get through this chicken real quick. So we got our chicken washed, cleaned. And we're going to use half of it with this chicken rub from Traeger. And the other half we're going to go with Meat Church, the Holy Cow. Both of these are new to me. So we're gonna do half the chicken with the chicken rub from Traeger. And the other half, of course, with Meat Church. Alright, so we got that seasoned up. Try and get up as much as you can. I'm curious to see how much smoke we actually get on the chicken from the Traeger. So we go on with the holy cow seasoning. Going on quite heavy. All right, so there's the Meat Church. All right, now we're back outside. We got 10 minutes to go. Guys, seems like it's taking forever. But there's the pellets that we use. Premium hardwood pellets. It's got oak, maple. All right, there we go. The magic of editing. Our seasoning is complete. All right, let's cook. Now we got to download updates. Now guys, I did have to turn the Traeger off and back on again, and it only took 2 minutes to download the updates. So let's take a look at the grill after it's been seasoned. Probably just give it a quick wipe down. Getting a little close here. There you go. All right, we're all set, ready to cook. Guys, I can't wait to do my first like long cook brisket, chuck roast. All right, we got that all wiped down. Now, don't forget, I still had to shut this down and then restart it, and it took off.
Okay, now knowing what I'm doing, I'm just see if I can turn this up.
All right, so we're gonna set this to,
we're gonna take this to
350. Guys, my last grill went in increments of 10. This is going in increments of 5. Wonderful. You can dial this right in where you need it to be. Yeah, let's 325. Now let's do 350. We want to do a quick, fast cook on this chicken. And it's ready to go. So we're gonna close this up, wait 15 minutes. And the grill is hot. And we're gonna go ahead and go on with our chicken wings. And then, you see, we still have enough space left, on this grill for more. I counted it about 18 pieces of chicken. Could easily probably fit 25. No problem. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and put some cauliflower on. And then we're gonna go ahead and close this down for 30 minutes. Now, what else I did was put a little bit of olive oil and a little bit of Cajun seasoning on the cauliflower. Just want to lay them flat. I guess it doesn't make a difference, but made me feel good. All right, see you in 30 minutes. All right, do the magic of editing. We're 30 minutes in. Not bad. We're gonna pull the cauliflower, and then we're gonna give the chicken a quick turn. Turn them over. Now, the heat comes from the bottom, so if you notice, the chicken wings and chicken legs are a little bit more cooked on the bottom than they are on the top. So the heat source is on the bottom to the right. It's pretty evenly well cooked. The ones on this side are no more well done than the other. Let's move this grill out the way. Sits right on top perfectly. I mean, guys, I'm impressed. This is cooking liquor. I mean, there's not much difference between the chicken on the left and the right. Guys, we're gonna be doing some good cooks on this. All right, so all our chicken is turned over. I don't know why I have to fight to put that back, but I feel like I should. So we're gonna let this go 15 minutes. 15 minutes went by. Go ahead and tempt the chicken. They're coming in at 170, 173. Guys, I like taking my chicken wings to like 180. Just think they taste better that way. Also my chicken legs, I like them at 180, 175, 180. Just seems to taste better. 165 is a little too underdone for me. So we give these one more flip and we'll pull the chicken wings in 15 minutes, 10 minutes. And guys, take a look at this. You can actually set a timer on the grill. So let's do 5 minutes. Right, 5 minutes, confirm. And it's going to start to count down. Now I want to see if the app is actually going to warn me if I set it on the grill. You guys, it did. The app did warn me. I didn't record it, which I did. Chicken legs are not right where I like them. Chicken legs are like 170. So we're going to leave those on for like another 15 minutes and we're going to pull our chicken wings. This is smelling good and looking good. Look at the color. Wonderful. Tempt these one more time. And we'll give them 5 more minutes. Get a little charm off on that other one right there. Alright, so we pulled the chicken legs, didn't get that on camera, and now it's time to go ahead and shut this down. You have to read the manual. Just go all the way down and turn the temperature all the way down and hit shutdown. Now it's time to eat. It says it takes, if you notice, it says 15 minutes. It's counting down for the shutdown process. Alright, here goes our chicken. Guys, they came out good. Great color. Now, I just threw seasoning on this and threw them in the grill. It came out pretty good. And here's our plate. Everyday cooking, cooking on our Ironwood Traeger. Take a look at these other videos and let's get cooking.